So here we have Rick Wiles talking about taking his ministry underground because he's tired of interacting with people that aren't Christians and that don't believe him. So pretty much he wants to take his audience, shelter them off from anybody that isn't Christian so he can deepen his cult loyalty.
I told you last year that True News would be going underground. I'm going to tell you something right now. We're going to make a major change here within weeks in the month of July. I'm going to take this ministry behind the wall. I don't want to talk to people who don't want to know about Jesus. I've had to deal with that for 20 some years. An audience, I got a split audience. One, desperate to hear the word of the Lord. The other part of the audience, all they want to do is feed on corn husk. They just want news, more news.
If I remember correctly, didn't Jesus say to go and preach to the non-believers and stuff? You know, all the sinners and all of that. So the fact that he is doing this shows that it's not about actually spreading the quote-unquote good news, which the gospel, which is what the gospel means. It means good news. He just wants people that he can directly influence and control even more than the ability he has now.
I'm going to tell you right now, within weeks, sometime in the month of July, we're shutting off the public stream. We're going dark as far as the public is concerned in the month of July. This is the cry that America's judgment is near. We will only speak to the body of Christ that desires, that has ears to hear. There's no point in me doing this day after day after day. What is the point of it?
It sounds like he's looking to create some kind of cult compound somewhere, or do what the Jehovah's Witness and Mormons do. Just pretty much ostracize people that don't believe and, stick to themselves. He just wants to grow a true cult following where he's basically the direct communication to God. I mean, it's no real difference than what the Catholics do, where the Pope is the direct line to God. It's just, he probably figured out he could probably make more money if he just, pretty much stick with a more, loyal base of people and not have to actually deal with non-Christians.
To sit here all day long and tell you how bad the Supreme Court is? They're reprobates. What do you say after that? So we are going into an emergency mode. We're locking down. We're not quitting. I'm just going deep underground. That time has arrived. Those who want to stay with me, with this ministry, we will give you instructions of how you can access this ministry every day. The rest, you're on your own.
The rest, you're on your own. That's supposed to be something scary. And he's pretty much already speaking to his choir. So what's with the threats to non-believers, which is pretty much all that these religious people can do, is give random threats.